good, chat? What's good? What's good? All right, we can get right into it. 1 minute into the opening bell. Um, starts. This was a trade I took during the This was a trade I took during the overnight session. I took this on my live account. I really was targeting the new day opening gap, but as you can see, price came back up. I took profits here, around here. This three leg run right here. These three candles. I took profits when price came here. Price came all the way back and then dropped lower. So um, this is the drawn liquidity for me right here. I think we can get to this level, these equal lows. So we'll see what ES does. Um, hopefully we don't take them out during the opening range. But if we do, it's okay. But let's get right into it. Let me New setup coming soon, chat. New setup coming soon. Okay. This would be my 1 minute time frame. There we go. Just like that. So this would be my 1 minute time frame. Got that there. This would be the 15 minute, and this would be my higher time frame. So yeah, I do believe we can get to these lows here maybe. So we'll see. We will see, chat. But first things first, let's get right into it. 8:30 opening price is here. 19.833525. Midnight 8:30 opening price there. We also got, let's see if this creates a fair value gap. That'll be the first fair value gap of the session. We trade inside this 5 minute, 15 minute bearish fair value gap. So I want to see how they treat this. Realistically, we shouldn't be trading up into this too many times if we're gonna go lower, but that can change. So we'll see. Also on ES, are there any SMTs? No SMTs on ES or anything. We trade inside this. No, we did not just yet. Oh, where there was a SMT, basically, kind of price trading inside this gap. ES hasn't done it just yet, but it's looking like we're about to. So we'll see. We also got news today, right, chat? We got news at 9 and 9:40. News at 9 and 9:40. This wasn't here yesterday. This was not here when I checked yesterday. So we're gonna see how that shakes up the market. What y'all thinking today, chat? Bearish? Did we go up or we go down? missing. Okay. Definitely gotta upgrade that. Is my data behind? Let me see something. Oh, my data's behind. Okay. Hold on, chat. I gotta log into my account real quick. I'm like, bro, why is my data behind? Give me 1 second, chat. Turn your screen off really quick. 1 second, chat. My data was behind. Something was not right. There we go. Alright, my bad, chat. Alright, there we go. So we got the buy side here taking ace, yeah. At the buy side they're taking. Those were kind of equal highs, yeah. We also got this chain. We'll see how this closes. We testing that new week opening gap, so we'll see. Also tap inside this 1 hour, the 60-minute bearish fair value gap. So this could want to send price lower. So we'll see if this is like a fake run, a Judas swing to a fake run to the upside, a Judas swing maybe. We're back above that 830 opening price point too, so we'll see what happens here. What they want to do with it. You see, we stay in the lower quadrant of the gap. We also got 930, 931. First fair value gap after 930 formed there. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for this subscription. I'm tired of those ads. Imagine I held on to this trade though. That was a crazy drop. I was expecting the new day opening gap as a drawn liquidity. I didn't know it would get like all the way down here though. Take out these lows from what, yesterday PM session. So it was a solid little setup right here. And got that on a 30-minute as well, changing the state. But this could be a run off start to take price lower. So we'll see. On ES. Okay, on ES we got an SMT at the lows here. On the ES, we didn't sweep this low. But on NQ, we didn't. We're far behind. We're extremely behind. As you can see, we didn't even take this high here on ES, but we took it out on NQ. So it looks like NQ is definitely the stronger pair today. So we'll see what happens from there. If I look at this, there's really nothing though that would looking at the 1 hour. I mean, on the 4 hour, we still got this train instead of delivery. Price never traded below this low here, so we kind of still holding up there. Got this gap here we traded into. We didn't trade into this one though. This trading view, so janky, bro. So janky. Where we at in terms? On the daily we had. Didn't really do anything on the daily. We still inside this daily Sibi right here as well. You can see we still inside of it. So we will see what they want to do with it. We got news in about 18 minutes. So we just waiting now, chat. We just waiting and sitting still. What box is this? What box is this? Oh, this is that 15 minute. Let me make sure I put that. Bruh. Why did you keep doing that? Trading view's broken, bro. Got a small run on minor sell side here as well. Yeah, new setup coming soon in chat, so I have a dual monitor, so I'll be able to see each price, each chart kind of like at the same time. Look at that. Look how we completely like. Look at the bodies of these candles, and look how it's respecting the new week opening gap. Look at that. Perfect. Let me see what they're doing with it. It's good, Sadiq, bro. It's good, family. You got Trump speaking at 9:40. You got news at 10. So we'll see. Oh yeah, Chad. I'm also about. I took some trades during the. I took trades during the. I took some trades during the London session. Chat. I had a winner, then I had a loser. Basically like a break even. And I just called it a night on the London session. And then I took that. Well, first I took that trade on my live account, and then I took the trade on my combine. Ended up taking a loss, and then kind of made it back. Told myself I'll wait for the PM session. But that's good, bro. Good to hear, my boy. So, gotta make about 600. So, if I'm risking anywhere between, like, 300, around 300, aim for a 1 or 2. That should be enough, but if the setup uses that. Opening range gap low, opening range gap upward. And the consequent encroachment of this it here, I can't really see. Has to be it. Any trades taken yet? Sadiq, bro? What's good, Utmost, bro? What's good, fam? The range gap, yeah. Let me also do this. Opening range gap. All right. No, bro, still watching. Okay. Like I said, this 4 hour change in the state, we technically kind of still bullish on this, like on this time frame. We didn't trade below this here. We do have this one here, but we didn't. This low, this push lower, didn't take out this low, so it's kind of a little tricky. Got to be careful. This basically to me is still kind of like consolidation, I would say, a little bit. I do expect price to run this out though. Run some of this out some more, so we should be able to do that. Don't know if it'll be today, but you know. Macros in play. We got the macro in play now, so we'll see if they want to deliver it to that new day opening gap, or if we want to switch up gears and begin to trade lower. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Way beyond that. I wanted if we ES. Okay, ES. We finally traded above it. Okay, so where are we at on? We're here. Inside this bearish value gap. Testing Monday's fresher value gap. So We'll see if they want to bring it up to the new day opening gap and the opener range high and go from there. That's how we'll do it. Also, if we look at the dealing range we're in, from this, where would the run? Yeah, from this high to this low here. From this high to low, you see we just trade into equilibrium. So anything above this is premium. Only thing that's like kind of like I'm looking at, cause this wasn't here. This wasn't here yesterday. So they just added this into the calendar. Only thing I'm looking at when it comes to this is, do I really want to even take a trade around that time? Trump speaking. Is that a good idea at that high probability? So we gonna see, chat. We gonna see. We ain't gotta press the button if we don't got to. I'm looking at this. I mean, if price wants to go higher, it clearly has the reasoning to. We got inefficiencies here that need to be set, and we also have buy side here and here, so it could. I don't see it happen. I mean, it could do anything it want, but I don't really see that happening. It could happen. We already did get like a solid push up. NQ is strong on the day. Let me look at another thing. No, we're red on the day. Look at these. The stocks are red for the most part. So we'll see. We'll see. I can't believe that every time, all the time. So we'll see. Did that so random? Oh shit. We just waiting, chat. This is that like slow kind of jagged movement I was talking about. Practically easily run that. We'll see when the news comes out in 5 minutes if we do that. Macro delivery. Yeah, doing the macro, we haven't really been doing anything. We have traded higher, obviously, but it ain't nothing too crazy. Let me see how this closes here. Look at the bodies. Look how perfectly they align up with the Monday's fair value gap. You see, we trade outside of it, but we close the side of the gap here. These two candles. We'll see how this last little 5-minute candle does. Let's see what this candle does right here. If we could trade below the order block. So we do got the change in the stable delivery here on the 1 minute. We got that there. So ideally, price shouldn't break above this order block this high right here. Price should not break above that. If it does, that means we're more on the bullish side of things. That would tell me at least. So that's a cool little solid rejection right there. Run on stops here as well while being inside this gap. So we'll see if this wants to hold and deliver lower, or if we take this low and continue to the upside. Remember this 1 hour gap. I'm not gonna have it on my screen, but I want to see what the middle line is at. Actually, I'll do that there. Look up for my marker so I can note down that I'm inside a weekly. We're inside a weekly bullish fair value gap as well, chat. This price action right here. We're inside a weekly bullish fair value gap. Hoping to see a 10 a.m. open push then dump to the previous day low. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at these right here. These look clean. The sell side pull right here. Those look super clean, bro. So I'm gonna see price target these areas here. Hoping to see 10 a.m. open push up then dump. So that failed. What's good? What's good, Amish, bro? What's good, fam? How you doing? Just a waiting game. 10 a.m. You got news. So let's see what they want to do with it. Opening range gap high is right here. It'd be nice if we didn't tap back into that, if we didn't trade into that. Let me see. 30 minute. On the 30 minute, we do have this here, but we also got this gap here at 6 p.m. That gap. So the 1 hour. Yeah, at 6 p.m. we had this gap here. See what they do with it. So at that 1 hour gap. 60 minute inversion gap. Fair value gap. Also we got this bearish fair value gap we're trading inside too. So to me, like, I mean this is kind of like a balanced price range. So we'll see, chat. Oh yeah, Austin, bro. We also got Trump speaking at 10:40. So that could, shake up some things as well. Immediate, intermediate term high, intermediate, short term low, right of it. Don't expect. Look at the delivery on this. 950. So the macro activated. Small protraction higher, small protraction lower. We run these stops. We use the new week opening gap as support, as you can see right here. We push higher into that opening range gap high, new day opening gap. That's nice. Order block here, we test that right here with this candle. How many points was this candle right here? 55 points. So they really doing it, chat. They really doing it. I was not expecting all of this, but you feel me? Expect the unexpected, I guess. But they really bring it up all the way back up here, chat. South the range that we created from the overnight session. Depending on how we close here, I mean, this enough alone, trading above this 60-minute gap, this enough alone is to set up a drawn liquidity for the midnight opening price. That could be the next draw. It could get there. Midnight open, given the fact that we've been trading under it. So price could want to get there. I could see that happening. That's like more than likely. Got this gap here at 5:25 a.m. Previous day low here. Yeah. Get rid of that. So this is that 60-minute 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 buffer. All you got, we trade inside. See what they do here. Same as well on ES. Look how price Look how price aligns up with the midpoint of this gap here on this delivery higher. Look at those two candles. Look at those two candles right here. This is the bullish signature right here, and then we have another change in the state. We come back, we test that order block. That's nice. We left that little portion of the gap open too. We didn't trade into it. This small little portion that was left open. New day opening gap from the 18th is also here as well. Low is at 2037.50, not 2037 and a quarter. Okay. S&T at the highs right there on the 1 minute. We'll see. Will they really bring it lower? Will they really? We brought it lower in the London session. We got this huge retracement, this huge push up. We have one fair value gap, two fair value gaps here that are left open. I want to look at something. We took the sell side there. I'm gonna do it for this from this swing. Optimal trade entry would be here technically. Okay, so we inside that 60-minute bearish fair value gap. We got this gap here. Let's see if this can act as an inversion. If so, we trade below this here. Like that, chat. Just like that. We tap into this 5 minute though. We tap into that 5 minute gap there. Oh, this is the four. Oh, this is a 4 hour. Oh, okay. Even though, okay, that's a 4 hour as well. 4 hour gap as well. I like that. Nah, we really didn't close above it. So I want to see price trade through this inversion, close below this, and then tap it again. That's the setup I want to see happen. Yeah, I want to see that happen. Chat. I want to see price close below this here, this gap here. Come back then, retest the order block. Maybe leave in a fair value gap. Maybe break past this low with some speed, with some displacement. Form a market structure shift. So we would have the change in the state if this does play out like I would have wanted to see it. Just like that. Want to see us close below it. This and these two candles here come back, test it. Just like that. We just waiting, chat, waiting on to set up the form. What's good, Big? What's good, bro? So we was waiting on this set up the form, but as you can see, we don't know yet. We gonna see, chat. We're still inside this bullish fair value gap, so it's not an inversion yet, not an inversion just yet. In my opinion, it's not. I would want to see it close. We also got these candles right here, so we can close below that. That'd be nice as well. Put some pants on, chat. It's cold in my room. Trump is speaking, bro. Okay, I like that. That's the reaction I wanted to see right there, chat. So if we could stay heavy, close below, maybe tap into the order block. We got two here. We got this order block here. We got this proportion block right here. So I want to see us close like heavy though. Looking like another no trade day. We'll see. I didn't like that wick, even though we did close below it. You see the wick here. We tap back into this here on the 5 minute. Looking like another no trade day, yeah. Yeah. We'll see. You said you missed the long at the open though? The long was here, so how would you have gotten to that? Maybe like a 30-second entry or something? Let me see. Or a 15 second. I mean, I guess you would have had to go long at one of these, like maybe at this order block or something, or this gap to get higher there. Yeah, I can see what you're talking about to get there. So, mm. Test this order block. You got the breaker here on the 1 hour. I mean, on the 15 minute. We're clearly like in a bullish sentiment though, so 30-second inversion price gap at the very bottom. I knew price was going there before any real short, so I was ready to enter any inversion fair value gap. Okay. 30-second. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. So you could have just placed the entry anywhere here. It wouldn't have mattered. Stop below the order block. So we had Monday was a trading day. Tuesday was basically a no trading day. Day before FOMC, we had Wednesday, FOMC, and then we have today. I mean, the setups weren't bad this week. I don't want to buy this because we're like too high into the range. Even though I do believe the draw on liquidity or the draw for the time being is just, it could be the midnight open. Could get there, but don't want to buy this because we got news. Trump talks in 20 minutes, so that's definitely going to affect the market. Something's going to happen. We're either going to keep expanding higher or expand lower. But I need more proof. I need more information. I don't want to just enter, Yeah, this huge run lower, then this huge run higher. So it's like we completely rebalance this whole entire gap. So We'll see. Now, if we were to trade below this, close below it, um, so we trade below this, trade below this, we close below it, this gap here. Right? Most likely not gonna happen, but I would want to see maybe price. We swept the highs here already. Trade below this gap here, treat it as an inversion, change the delivery there. You feel me? So maybe something like this, if there were to happen, we do something. We trade below this here, changing the state there. Come back. You got this. This is a breaker here. Then you have your order block here. We trade lower. But that scenario looks like it's not going to happen right now. So, in the 5 minute, we got an immediate rebalance there. The price will probably want to get to that midnight open. We'll see. Cause today's Thursday. The low of the week was made on Tuesday, right? Yeah, the low of the week is Tuesday. The high of the week so far is Monday. Usually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they print in the high or low of the week depending on bias. So we'll see. One to nine, that's not bad. Not a bad trade scenario. There may be something in the PM session. I'm guessing if we don't get something here. Look at the lunch macro here soon. Equal highs there. So we got the equal highs and the midnight open. That's enough for price to want to go higher. Like it has been doing. So like I said, I didn't want to take this just because we're already kind of too high into the range. This could be the yeah. These are the draw. This is the draw in my opinion, but price could easily price could have easily just traded lower than went higher. So maybe like say if I would have took it maybe from let's just say here, price could have easily just retraced, swept this low, tapped into this gap, then traded higher, we too high into the range. So and it's kind of like I don't want to be chasing price. To me, this is like low resist. This is like a low resistance run. So we shouldn't have a hard time if price does want to come lower, whenever that time does. I don't know if it's gonna be today, tomorrow, or next week. But if it does, we shouldn't have a hard time getting through this. It was pretty much straightforward. You see how we just delivered straightforward to the point here. Low resistance run. Then we have consolidation. Then we have another one here. Another run higher here. So we'll see. 10 minutes left until Trump speaks. I want to see what happens when he starts talking, bro. But looking at this candle closure, it's looking like, I mean, these two candles is looking like it wants to keep pushing higher, but we'll see. A retracement is likely to happen. So it can go consolidation, expansion, retracement, or it can go expansion, retracement, consolidation. So expansion right now, small little retracement. We took out these lows. This could be a run off stock to take price higher. Still not gonna buy that though. Not going long there. We also left that little part open right here. Let me get rid of that. So far, we did not trade into this portion of the gap. So you see with the 20.043, we didn't trade into that portion just yet. This lower portion, shaded in light pink inside the blue. We left that kind of open, so that may be another signature. If price can close outside the gap, leave that open for price to push higher. SMT at the high. We have SMT at the high. We do. Did it run that high? Let's see, chat. Did it run that high? Okay, it's kind of like equal. Okay. Got these high as well too there. Bam. Okay. So just to be extra, extra precautious about it. Want to see price close? Like I said, you want to see price London high. Oh, here. The London highs from here. On ES, we didn't take those out. Okay. ES. Oh, ES sweep London high. It did. Oh, it did. Yeah, it did. I'm tripping. It definitely did. Right here. It definitely did. Here. Okay. We got this 5 minute little gap right there as well. So on the 5 minute, Trump speaks in 7 minutes, so I wonder what that's gonna do. That may cause for price to go low. We'll see. Depends on what the market is showing us. We got this 5 minute little gap there as well. I'm gonna go to the 1 minute like that. Cause we got the inversion, right? We got the inversion now. No. We don't have the inversion now, but we have this anticipating this as an inversion, and then we have that there. So if price can trade below that there, close below it. That'd be pretty nice. Include the whole entire like that. So we got the S&T at the highs. We got this inversion fair value gap. We didn't take out these highs. We got the midnight open acting as resistance so far. So as long as we can trade below, let me look on the 30-second. 30-second might have already gave us the setup. So on the 30-second, we have it here. So we'll wait. We got it on the 30-second. Price comes back. We retest the breaker block here. We got the inversion on 30-second that hasn't been traded into. So that's nice. So let's see if we can get it on the 1 minute. I would like to see that setup happen on the 1 minute. Stop loss, if it does happen. Stop loss go above here. And we target some lows. We'll see though. You will see, chat. So far we did close below this bullish fair value gap, but we got this discount wick right here acting as a gap. It's kind of the midpoint is really see that change in the step of delivery, the order block open. The order block open here is kind of intact with the midpoint of this gap here. So let's see what they want to do with it. Ideally price, I would want to see price close below the inversion fair value gap and then not trade back into the upper portion of it. So We give it time, chat. Wait for some type of consolidation to form, something like that. Small, little, tiny consolidation. I could set up maybe a reversal, or maybe like a short-term retracement. Maybe just into this low right here, on the 5-minute. This low here. We'll see. Price could tap into this order block, especially if we close and create a fair value gap. Trade below it. It could happen. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. We will see. No, do not. Oh, okay. Didn't leave that out. We didn't tap back into this, so this can be acted as a breakaway gap. If we close above this right here, that there. Look at that as an inversion. Treat this as a breakaway gap. Should take out these highs. And not unless we create an SMT like we just did now. So we got the SMT there. We'll see, chat. We'll see. All I gotta do, chat, is go for a 1 or 2. So depending on the setup, I can go for a little quick 1 or 2. That'll be over with. On a 30-second, we got this forming, but like I said, I want to be extra careful. I want to be extra careful on the 30-second. So if price really were to go short, we got this 30-second here. That can be acted as an inversion. We got the 30-second change of the stay of delivery here on the 30-second. So I want to see this same exact setup right here. This same exact setup. We close below it just like that. I want to see something like that on the 1 minute with this candle here. Because if not, we're just gonna use this whole entire order block right here. The wick is sensitive too. The wick is a sensitive area. If not, if we don't create that scenario on the 1 minute, then we're just gonna use this to trade higher. But we got the SMT, so that should be enough. We'll see. See how price reacts inside this gap here. Ideally, if I'm looking at this, just Trump is speaking now, correct? Yes. So ideally, if I'm looking at this gap here, the consequent encroachment is about right there. We really shouldn't trade above in this upper portion of that 30-second gap. We shouldn't, if it wants to trade lower now. But we need more confirmation though. Need more confirmation, so. This week PA is so trash. This is really only like my second day even hunting for trades. As you can see, it failed. So I wonder how deep they want to bring this. We're just gonna keep waiting though, chat. We gotta wait. We gotta wait it out, chat. That's all. This is that data high, right? At 3 p.m. At 1:30. Hmm. Just took out the buy side there. Are they really gonna bring it back this high? Sheesh. What a day, right, chat? What a day. So look, we got one attempt. Wait, one, two. This is kind of like a, like I said, it's a 3-drive pattern. We'll see. Nothing yet, chat. No, there's really no setup yet. Even if I want to take the long, we're already kind of too high into the range. So it's like nothing yet. This trade would have been nice if the long was here for me at least at 10:01. That was the long, but I was fixated on the shorts. Facts. Chop for 2. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. This week is not easy. I mean, the setups were pretty like okay. I mean, I guess they weren't the best in terms of probability, so I can see why. Yeah. We're just waiting, chat. But don't take any trades during the this session, I'll come back the PM session maybe and look for something. I don't know if I'll live stream it. If I don't, I'll just record it and then post it as a video or something like that. But we'll see. So we swept the buy side. That's one check off. We're above the midnight open. That's two. The macro comes in 3 minutes, so either the macro is going to the macro is going to spool. Price action is going to just spool, which means we're just going to get straight nothing but like we're going to just keep expanding higher with no little to no retracements. If we just spool like we're kind of doing now, we kind of are slowing down. You feel me? So we could run that. We could run all this price action, but I don't know. It's not really looking too clean, I would say, because we could come take out this high here. We got this wick. Price could want to come take that high. We got the rejection block here on the 1 hour. We traded above it, so it'd be nice if we like just wicked it. If we create like a wick and trade below these candles here, the close and open of this candle on the 1 hour, that'd be nice. But if not, if that doesn't happen within this next 11 minutes, we're most likely going to target maybe the 0.25 level of this wick if we already haven't reached it. Let me see. Yeah, 0.25 level, so that's the next target there, and then ultimately this high and maybe this high. So guess we just tape reading till then. And around 11 o'clock we can go into the 11 o'clock around it, not directly at it, but inside that window we can expect some type of short-term retracement. So maybe we can catch something there, maybe, if it looks clean. We are in a premium, so if anything, I would want to be selling at a premium versus buying in a premium. Maybe if I was already like in a position down here or something like that, then adding wouldn't have been bad since I was already in a position. But you feel me? I'm not. So there ain't no point of me trying to chase this here just to get that. Yeah, that's a little quick grocery money, a little bread and butter setup, but we don't know if it's gonna take out these highs or this high. We can have an SMT and you completely trade lower. What is that? Okay. We got the change in the state of delivery here. Got that gap there. Let's see if that's enough, chat. We'll see if it's a fake or if it's enough. Get rid of that. We can get rid of there. Just like that. We got the market structure shift, change the state of delivery here. Inversion fair value gap there. But we back inside this little gap here, so let me see how this 5-minute closes. Okay, I kind of like that reaction there. I want to be extra careful though. This could be a run on stops, could send us lower. I mean, a run on stops and it could send us back higher. So I kind of like that. I like that wick though. Okay, I'm liking that. Give it a little minute. ES is on side.
Order filled.
You're gonna take it. Just gonna see check. Put it above that high here. May enter just a little too early. We'll see. Got the inversion gap. So let's see if that acts as a catalyst to want to send price higher. Just into that low, maybe that'll be enough. We'll see. We got the model though. We got the model. Got the sweep of the highs. Inversion for value gap there. So don't really want to see price come into this. We'll see though. 30 seconds. We should continue to be heavy. Stop loss above the breaker. This is that breaker high. Stop loss above that should be enough because we shouldn't trade into this breakaway gap. There should be a balanced price range. So we'll just see chat. It'd be nice if the macro can just push us lower, maybe until these lows here. Kind of want to go for the whole thing. If it does decide to get there, if it does, we drop lower, continue to drop lower like we're doing now, I'm gonna stop above this swing high here because I don't want to see price trade back into that. So we got to drop lower though. Don't want to see us doing this here. We tapped into it once, 2, 3 times, 4 times. So we'll see. Price realistically after we close here, like realistically chat, if price is going to deliver lower now, we really shouldn't break above that because we got these consecutive candles right there. Price should not break above this here. We should leave this open. This should act as a breakaway gap. We should not trade into that. So if we do, I was wrong and I just lost 100 on the day. I'll just take that. Price should get heavy here. Just like that. Breakaway gap. You could sweep that though. That's the thing about it, getting the very, very top of it, the very, very top of a move. A little dangerous, but we'll see. We'll see, chat. We'll see. Price would have took me out right there. Give it a little room. Ideally, I don't want it to come here, but just play it safe. Right there is cool with me. Inside the macro, so I would hope the macro could deliver us lower from right now. After all this happening. See what ES is doing really quick. ES is doing the same thing. Okay, we traded below that, those lows there too as well. So I'll probably have to just leave it there. Cause the only thing is like, yeah, I don't want to see it traded back above it. This is the 1 minute time frame. So price could stab into, the lower portion of this gap and trade lower. It could. I got 4 contracts on. I'm gonna take. Let me do this instead, so I know exactly how I want to foreplay this. Let me see. Short. My long was at 59.25. And my short was at 59.25. And I'm targeting that low there. But we gotta get some closure. Immediate rebalance right there. We got the immediate rebalance right there. Here. I want to see us close out of that. I want to see us close and push macro on our side. So let's see. It'd be nice if the macro could at least deliver to this low. I really want to get it to. I don't want to take partials. I don't want to mess up I don't want to mess it up. But I do want to lock something in though. Chat. Lock something in. So we'll do a sell limit, a buy limit. I meant here. Buy limit 2 there, and then we'll take off 2 here, and then we'll see how much left we gotta make if it does get there. So you just want to lock something in, chat. Also, I'm going to stop to break even because there's no point in me losing nothing on this trade now. There's no point. Immediate rebalance there. I wonder on ES, do we take that? Okay, on ES, we didn't take that high. That's what I don't like to see. We didn't take this low. We should be good though. We should still be good. We have break even. So we just gotta trust that it'll deliver.
Order filled.
Took off 2 there. Let's see if we can keep it pushing. I want to see if we can get heavy. So we swept this low here. I want to see if we can get heavy now. I would want to preferably see us take this low, immediate rebalance, and then trade lower with aggression. So here was already a this was already a 3R trade, chat. This was already a 3R trade, right? 4R trade, to be exact. So that alone was enough, to be honest. Want to see us get heavy right here? Gonna 30-second break it down. Got this gap here. Looking at these, I mean, realistically, price shouldn't have traded above that. That's technically a change in the state on 30-second. We'll see though, chat. We'll see. 2 minute look like. 2 minute immediate rebalance. We didn't do it yet, but we have it there. Tap into this on a 3 minute here, so we'll see, chat. We'll see. But above that, not a swing high. Yeah. Watch 1 minute BC inversion fair value gap on 1 minute. Talking about here. Oh, you're talking about this as well here. Okay. Good eye, Sadiq. Good eye, bro. This one here, and maybe this one here. Watch, yeah. Which one? Which time? So this one is the 1036 candle. Which one are you looking at specifically? Hopefully this is enough. If it does decide to get lower, hopefully that's enough. Hopefully that's enough, chat. It will act as support. This candle here. Maybe right. 176, 140, 150 for the day. Price is bullish. We are extremely bullish. We are extremely bullish. Look at that wick. 1023 candle. What you looking at? Let me see. 1023. 1023 would act as support. You believe it'll act as support? Like we'll use it and trade higher? Okay. Create this swing high there. So I'm gonna just lock that in, chat. Because if it's gonna deliver lower, it's gonna deliver lower. If it's gonna deliver, it's gonna deliver. We already did. We already had the immediate rebalance there. We inside this gap here. So if it's gonna deliver, it's gonna deliver lower. If not, we just take what we got and call it a day.
Order filled.
Just like that. If it was gonna deliver lower, it was gonna deliver lower. Oh, this one. Talking about the 1016 candle. Yeah. So we'll just take that. So we gotta make about $330. So what I'm gonna do, chat, I'm gonna call it a day. I may hunt something during the PM session, but I wanna get off now so that I can go run my errands and stuff like that. But we'll just take that on the day. Not too bad of a trade. Not too bad. Was expecting a lot more. Was expecting a lot more, at least until at least into this gap right here at 10 o'clock. I was expecting price to at least drive there, but we'll just take that. When I took the entry from here to here, this was already a 4R trade. This was already a risk to reward of 4R. That's crazy. Low hanging fruit objective right there, chat. Literally. A lot of people would see this and be like, "Oh, he's not trading. That's not a good trade." I had a few people on TikTok say what I was doing was not trading, but I'm like, what? I didn't like retaliate or anything like that, but I'm like, how is it not trading, bro? Quick little scalp there. Entries at 5925. So around there. Not bad, I guess. I'm gonna get off now, chat, though. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I don't take a trade in the PM session, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I do, I most likely won't trade tomorrow. You feel me? But another green day. So far this week has been nothing but green for me. Another green day, and hopefully we can end the week off green. Let me look at the stats real quick. Look at the stats. So yeah, another green day. Hopefully tomorrow, or for the rest of the PM session. I don't know. I might call it a day. But hopefully tomorrow we can find a solid setup where I can get some pretty decent, good little run on price. But since I've been trading this account, I've only had one red week. But as you can see, I kind of like already doubled my profits from last week. I realized what I was doing wrong here. If we look at this chart, chat, look at this calendar, I'm taking this is too many trades. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades, 5 days in a row. Like that's kind of crazy. So I feel like I was just this month, February, just too many trades. Compared to it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Compared to where we are at now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna lie, this week right here, I forced it. I was trying to hurry up and pass the account. I definitely forced it. I should have just walked away, not traded that day. You feel me? I had 3 winning trades in a row. Yeah, this was a break-even trade, but that's basically $120. You feel me, chat? Most people, it's not gonna just hand you $120 out of nowhere. You feel me? So, or if you sports betting and let's say you got like a little 3-leg or a 5-leg, 20 to win you 100 or however it is, that still kind of counts, in my opinion. So, 3 winning trades here. Didn't have to trade that day. So we'll just take that there. I'm glad I took off 2 here. Definitely glad I took off 2 there. Glad that even though it seems like I'm trying to pass the account and the market is giving the price action is just so ass, or maybe I'm just not using enough risk. But I'd rather play it safe than sorry, especially if this is my first account. If this was my second or third account and I'm trying to get it passed, I wouldn't mind putting extra size on it, taking partials, whatever, blah blah blah. But like I said, this is still the first account, so little bread and butter setup, not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. About 45 points. Then I closed my second one here at about 24 points. So about what? Yeah, about 45 points on the day. Not that bad. We'll just take it. But this is the model right here. This is the model. Wish it would have delivered lower, a little bit lower. You feel me? But and also on that Friday, actually, also I was in profit at like when I look, I was I was like green. I was already up, but I didn't take profits. 4 micro is more than enough. Okay, all right. I was in profit on this day. I was up like 300 on this day, chat. But I had my mindset. I was so fixated on passing the account, which we can all see here. If I would have took, let's just say I would have, took partials like I've been doing these past 2 months since I've incorporated, taking partials into my system. I didn't do it this day. But let's say if I would have did it this day, and just accepted it, traded it regularly instead of trying to pass, I pretty probably much would have been done. I'm guessing I would have been done. So you feel me? It's that mindset, that kind of that greed a little bit got to me just a little bit, I would say. So that's not bad. We'll see. 59.25. I gotta trust this breakaway gap just a little bit more because my stop was above here. But I did figure price could just wick it, but I gotta stand on it that okay, no, this is all balanced. Even though it looks open, we look what we did on the left side. So technically, this is kind of like a balanced price range. We don't expect price to trade back into this, especially after what we did here. I mean here, changing to stay there. So we'll just take that chat and call it a day, man. Yeah, we'll just take that and call it a day. I ain't tripping, bro. Gotta make what? About 3:30 left, so shouldn't be too hard. Looking at this price action here. We sweep the low, changing the state. We could deliver lower from here as well. If we close below, tap it one more time, maybe. But I'm looking at this right here in this wick. So we do have to change and stay on the 5-minute as well. On the higher time frame. Okay, we got it on the higher time frame. Maybe I should never log out of my Topstep. I don't like. I mean, we did close. We did close past it. Yep. Yep. Like I said, chat, I think this low right here is the target, is the draw for right now. And we have this inefficiency. We got the new day opening gap. So I think that could be a draw. At least the new day opening gap, a draw. We got this low here. So we'll see. But that'll be it for me though, chat. Let me get off of this. See you guys tomorrow. And if I don't see you tomorrow, that means I took a trade in the PM session and I'll drop a video on that.